Hello, in this video we will explore a new data type called list in Python. We will familiarize ourselves with its methods and learn a new tool for working with the data type str. We will also do a practical task. So, what is a list? A list is a data type used to store data collections. Previously, we looked at immutable data types. If we wanted to change the data in a variable, we had to overwrite it or create a new one. A list is a mutable data type and does not require overwriting to change its value. This has its pros and cons. You will see this later. To declare a list, we need to place square brackets and fill our list with elements. If we write just brackets, we will have an empty list. Let's display the value. Run it and make sure. See, it's empty inside and the data type is list. To fill the list, we write the values separated by commas. We can put any data into the list: int, str, float, bool, and even another list. Each element in the list has its index, a normal numbering that goes from left to right, and start with 0. At index 0, there will be 12. At the first, hello, at the second, 34.0, and so on. You can refer to a specific element by its index in the list. It's done like this. We write print our list and in square brackets the number of the element. Remember that indexing starting with 0. We can also refer to an element of our nested list. For this we write its index 4 and write the index of the elements that we need. Let's run it. 0 is 12, the second is 34, everything is as expected. We said that a list is a mutable data type. Let's do this in practice. Let's print our list. Let's refer to the first element by index and overwrite it. Print the list again to make sure. See, the element changed from 12 to 200 without additional saving. Let's practice and deepen our knowledge. Imagine that our friends come to us and ask to write an application for shopping in a store so that you could compile a list of products and when you buy them, you could cross them out one by one. We also know that this list should always have 5 elements. Let's ask the user for a list of products. As you already know, input returns the data type str. For the type str, we have a method called split, which divided our text into blocks by the specified separator, and from these elements creates a list. Let's implement this and I'll explain it more detail. For the separator, we'll take a space because we have spaces between words. Thus, we will create a list from our words. By the way, the separator can be anything: symbol, letter, word. Just put it in quotes in the split method. Let's write our expression. We start by writing apples, bananas, lemons, tea, bread. Now we can clearly see that there are spaces in the string, and we have divided the strings by these spaces, with each word becoming an element in the list. So, we have created a shopping list. Let's move on. Now let's add a delicious feature so that when an item is purchased, it can be removed from the list. For this, the list data type has a method that allows you to remove by their name. Call it remove. Let's first ask the user what they bought and save it in a variable. Now let's call the remove method on our list and pass it this variable for deletion. Since our list is a mutable data type, we don't need to save anything. Let's now print our list. We run it. Say we bought lemons, and you see our list has updated, and there are no more lemons in it. We can also delete by index. For this we need to use the pop method of the list, which deletes elements by their index. Our user doesn't know that our index starts at 0, so we'll subtract 1 and get the correct index. Pop deletes the last element by default if you put nothing inside. As we agreed that we will have 5 elements, let's duplicate our code. At the end of our program, let's add a check. If no more products are left in our list, we will send a message that everything is okay. If some are left because the user entered more than needed, we say there are still products left. To count the number of elements, we will use the built-in function len, which will return the number of elements in this list. The data type will be int. Let's offer the user the option to add more items. Maybe they remembered that they need to buy something else. We'll print this, ask the user for products, split our string and save it in a list. The default split is by space, so this doesn't need to be explicitly stated. Now we use the method to add elements to the list called append, which is used like this. Write the list we want to add, call the append method in which you can pass a string, int, another list, and we'll show our update list to the user. Try writing a program that will ask for students. Our lesson is over. Thank you for watching and congrats on another step you have taken toward your goal. I would be very grateful for your activities in the comments. See you in the next video and don't forget to subscribe. Try writing a program that will ask for students' grades and return the average score of this group. To sum all the elements in the list, we use the built-in function sum, like this.